Henceforth we are a united people, and the greatness of each goes to swell the greatness of the whole. It was thus that the Dominion of Canada was born.
So many friends have come and gone while others drift away. Life is just perpetual change we see from day to day. Deep inside I have a dream from many years ago. The more it fades away from me, the more I need to know. Will you come and walk down with me through the years? Will you stay beside me right or wrong, through laughter and through tears? Will you come and walk down with me through the years? I'm no stranger to sadness, I'm no stranger to pain. Some people call me dreamer, while to others I'm insane. And when they hear the drummer, they all quickly fall in line. But the drummer plays much louder than either yours or mine. Will you come and walk down with me through the years? Will you stay beside me right or wrong, through laughter and through tears? Will you come and walk down with me through the years? I have no fear in living, 'cause I know I'll never die. Even though they've spent my lifetime trying to tell me it's a lie. This is not the first time we've been lovers, nor is it the last. Our souls will always be as one, although the rest may pass. Will you come and walk down with me through the years? Will you stay beside me right or wrong, through laughter and through tears? Will you come and walk down with me through the years? The darkest hour comes before the dawn, and I'm sitting here wondering if you're coming home, but you just won't call me, and it's breaking my heart to see you slipping away from me. The flame of love is burning low, and it hurts to see you're not the same girl I used to know. You say we should all be free, but it's breaking my heart to see you slipping away from me. myself to stop loving you, but I know that's the only thing I could never do. You say we should all be free, but I hope someday you will see we're only free to be lonely. You say we should all be free, but I hope someday you will see we're only free to be lonely. Free to be lonely. Jonathon Scobie was a mariner in 1741. Into England he ran contraband of brandy, silk and rum. Half his time he spent with Beth, his lover and his friend, and the rest he spent with running from King George's excise men. Late one windy moonlit night he came riding across the moor. Down the road along the cliffs he came knocking at her door. I brought you silken handkerchiefs from good King Louis's realm, and perfumed oil whose scent would surely put the rose to shame. The excise men are close behind, and I must cast my sail, and only will I promise you my love will never fail. Leave a lantern in your window to guide my ship to shore, and let our love burn through the night and on forevermore. The whispering sea grew restless against the Devon shore. She listened while he rode away till she heard his horse no more. Within that minute she could hear their thunder in the wind, a dozen men in uniform in service of the king. Their captain, he rode up and said, John Scobie, pass this way. I trust you both said your goodbyes, you'll ne'er embrace again. When the sun comes up tomorrow, this be sure I know, he'll be hanging by the highway or be down with Davy Jones. For even as I speak to you, from the west and north, coming to capture Jonathon Scobie are 100 men on horse. And if by chance he breaks the sea, he'll never see the dawn. He'll be dicing with the devil in the eye of a raging storm. door she closed and bolted as they rode into the night. The clouds had raced across the moon and covered it from sight. As the wailing wind grew stronger, she huddled to keep warm. She swore she heard John Scobie as he sailed into the storm. The excisemen are close behind, and I must cast my sail. And only will I promise you my love will never fail. Leave a lantern in your window to guide my ship to shore, and let our love burn through the night and on forevermore. At daybreak she came walking along the stony beach. The fury was forgotten, the waves were now serene. And as she looked around her, through her tears she saw 100 silken handkerchiefs were washed up on the shore. For many years thereafter she did dream of 12 king's men, but always would she wake a feeling John's lips on hers again. The excisemen are close behind, and I must cast my sail. And only will I promise you my love will never fail. Leave a lantern in your window to guide my ship to shore, and let our love burn through the night and on forevermore. And let our love burn through the night and on forevermore. It doesn't matter now. It seems like all our yesterdays were wasted. It seems so funny how we thought life held so much we hadn't tasted. So many parts to be played, so many pipers to be paid. I hope the price doesn't come too high. I hope there'll be no time to wonder why. I thought that we could last. I thought that we could always hold together. When we dreamed it seemed so real. Our happiness could carry on forever. It was us against the world. We could not be bought or sold. We never took the time to find out why. We never took the time to find out why. Too many bridges have been crossed. Too much time has been lost. We can never pass this way again. It was easy easier to choose, so much harder now to lose, and watch our hopes and dreams turn into rain. Now we've gone such different ways. The silver cord between us has been broken. So many words I want to say, but even now too many have been spoken. Some in love, some in hate, but most have come too late. At least that's what I tell myself today. It's what my reason wants to hear me say. Too many bridges have been crossed, too much time has been lost. We can never pass this way again. It was easier to choose, so much harder now to lose, and watch our hopes and dreams turn into rain. Standing in the doorway, just staring through my empty room, and I'm thinking over all the things we've said. Your suitcase is gone, but I guess it's for the better. Now we've got the time to straighten out our heads. We're living on our memories and running from realities of changes that must happen to us all. You wanted too much your way, I wanted too much mine. We gave each other no time at all. I pick up my hat and I put on my raincoat and walk on out into the windy night. Silent faces blowing past me, looking for a place to hide, somewhere they can avoid the city sight. The midnight losers are gathered in the boogie parlor, hoping they can win the final hand. I know I'm here to join them as I find myself asking, how much loneliness can I stand? Ah, there's always a reason and a good one to justify the things we want to do. Yes, there'll always be a reason why we're never satisfied, but reasons never change my love for you. Reasons never change my love for you. She's just 18, teenaged queen, prettier thing I've seldom seen. She's just got off the bus from her hometown. She's heard the city is where it's happening, and she'd like to make it happen with a man of wealth and great renown. She asks me for a cigarette, I light it with a candle from the table where the beer drips to the ground. She says she needs a place to crash because she's low on ready cash and doesn't know a soul in this town. I told her she could come with me, and so she did, from then till 3 when I fell asleep, exhausted from the flight. Then while I slept she took the rent, and anything I hadn't spent, she closed the door and vanished in the night. And then next day when I awoke, I wished to God I could have broke her neck for pulling that old trick again. Then you walked in smiling through the door and dropped your suitcase to the floor, told me you'd heard I need a friend. Ah, there's always a reason and a good one to justify the things we want to do. Yes, there'll always be a reason why we're never satisfied, but reasons never change my love for you. Reasons never change my love for you.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
Did you see him as he passed us by one warm November day? His smile flashed in the sunlight as they carried him away. His vision was for everyone and not just for the few. So they gave him immortality on November 22. With the speed of insanity, they robbed him of his life and left us with the sorrow of his children and his wife. The crowd stared unbelieving as the tragedy played on, while his guards looked round helplessly for assassins who were gone. Later on that evening in Washington, D.C., they said Lee Harvey Oswald was the one who'd killed John Kennedy. And no one dared to speak a word, not even those who knew. For if treason ever prospers, only dead men call it so. Mm-hmm. They questioned Lee for 13 hours, but he never would confess. I'm just a patsy they've set up to take the blame for this whole mess. So they moved him to the county jail in another part of town. Then while all the world was watching, Jack Ruby gunned him down. But it wasn't poor young Harvey Lee who fired the shots that day. It was a company of honorable men who served us at the Bay, and they had only carried out their orders from above, from the men who wield the power and wear the velvet glove. An expert panel was convened to look into the crime, but they covered more than they revealed, and the truth became a lie. They selected all the evidence and witnesses to say just a lonely madman with a gun killed John Kennedy that day. They're still trying hard to break his spell in every way they can, but his magic never fades because it holds the dream of man. No matter where he spent his nights, no matter where he prayed, I'd have a lover, not a hater, for a leader any day. Did you see him as he passed us by one warm November day? His smile flashed in the sunlight as they carried him away. His vision was for everyone and not just for the few. So they gave him immortality on November 22. They gave him immortality on November 22. Down the way where the nights are gay and the sun shines daily on the mountain top, I took a trip on a sailing ship, and when I reached Jamaica, I made a stop. And I'm sad to say I'm on my way. I won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Down in the market you can hear women cry while on their heads they bear hockey, rice, salt fish on ice, and the rum is fine any time of year. And I'm sad to say I'm on my way. I won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Sounds of laughter everywhere, and the dancing girls swaying to and fro. I do declare that my heart is there, though I've been from Maine to Mexico. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. I won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Yes, I'm sad to say I'm on my way. I won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. I left my home in England back in 1912. I was 16 years old and I'd call that bold, and I was more than just a little bit scared. But Canada looked like a future. I'd seen the photo prints of her trees. She was still then part of the empire. It was like coming home to me. I'm the proudest man Canada's ever had. She's wasted away my life. I'm the proudest man Canada's ever had. She's wasted away my life. Now Halifax looked like heaven after 21 days at sea. My father-in-law paid a passage abroad 'cause he wanted to be rid of me. And Helen was the finest woman this virgin country's ever seen. Neither she nor I stayed that way for long. We both missed our families. I'm the proudest man Canada's ever had. She's wasted away my life. I'm the proudest man Canada's ever had. She's wasted away my life. I worked for a while in the wilderness, then 5 years down in the mines. And in between jobs I fought abroad, lost my friends and my arm in the line. The Second Great War took our only son, and Helen couldn't stand the pain. So we moved out west, and I thought that was best, but she faded away with the rain. I'm the proudest man Canada's ever had. She's wasted away my life. I'm the proudest man Canada's ever had. She's wasted away my life. With Helen gone, it didn't take long for the man inside me to fade. Now all I have left is this photograph. It reminds me how much I've aged. I'm 82 years old today, and there's so much inside my head. But you mother me like I was a child, and you put my life to bed. I'm the proudest man Canada's ever had. She's wasted away my life. I'm the proudest man Canada's ever had. She's wasted away my life. I tell you, rest homes ain't for the weary. They're for the old folks who can't go home. I tell you, rest homes ain't for the weary. They're for the old folks who can't go home.